Welcome to my channel once more. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon so you can get all the notifications when the clip is posted. Today, I want us to talk about the causes of depression. And they are basically around, I'll dwell on the major causes of depression, and they're about 5. So stay tuned up to number 5, because number 5 is broad and it explains into depth on what really causes depression, what could cause you depression, or what can get you depressed. And I'll also hint on how to, avoid getting there, because this is a serious matter and a serious health concern. Unfortunately, it's not being addressed. But I believe some of us who have the knowledge and who have experienced or have gone through such in life, we can empower and sensitize people about this health condition. So number one cause of depression could be a failed relationship, love relationship, marriage, or dating. Okay, so you find out that most people get depressed when a relationship ends, when the matter concerning a woman and a man. Imagine someone you have dated for over 15 years, and then out of the blue, you get the shocking reality that they no longer want to be with you anymore, and it's done. They are done with you, and they want to move on with somebody else. So you start imagining the sacrifices you made for the relationship. Start imagining things you had to go through to make the relationship work. Start asking yourself, am I not good enough, or what could have gone wrong? So you start making yourself feel so guilty about about the relationship failure. Yet in actual sense, it could not be you, it could be them. So that could also lead you to be depressed. I know of people who have taken extreme measures, who have gone to the extremes after a failed relationship. Some have decided to kill their ex-partners. Some have decided to, commit suicide and all that kind of thing. Examples, you know them. I believe I've ever heard of someone who was so depressed when a relationship ended or a marriage ended, until they had to do something to themselves or to the other person. So a failed love relationship can lead someone to get depressed. Financial pressure is number 2. Number 2, there is financial pressure that could also lead you to be depressed. You see, the economies that we live in, or the world we live in today, everything has been monetized. We no longer have communal kind of setting whereby even if I don't have money, I can afford a meal. How I can visit an uncle, an auntie, a grandparent, and then I have a meal. Or if I don't have water, I can just branch into a home and say, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I was just passing by and I felt thirsty, but I don't have money to buy water. Would you please help me with a cup of water or a glass of water? Now, of late, people have built fences. People live in fenced houses. People don't care about even if you're suffering or you're going hungry, not because they are bad, but because them too, it is hitting hard on them. So you realize that you don't know when you will have your next meal. So you are in a state of despair. you're hungry, your anxiety is killing you, you have no idea where you're going to get money to eat the next meal, or just take a glass of clean water. So when you start thinking of all that and you don't have any other source of income, you end up getting depressed. And this is very dangerous, because when you don't eat and you're thinking about how to make money, you end up with some other serious dire conditions, like you could get stomach ulcers, which is very dangerous to your health. So financial pressure can lead you to get depressed. Number three, that could cause of depression of late in the population or the human race is just the mere fact, well, how should I put it? The mere fact that someone has made it, okay, a friend, a friend has made it in life, and that friend is maybe your age mate, former schoolmate, but you haven't still made it, So that can get you depressed, because people see you as a failure, people see you as someone who wasted their time. So number three, somebody's success can also make someone else, depressed. It's not that they're jealous, but it's comparison. They compare themselves with, some of their colleagues and their, peers who are already successful. And this can lead to depression, because they look at themselves as unworthy and end up in serious, self-torture, emotional breakdown, and is getting depressed. So that is also a very serious, cause of depression. Comparison, success, comparing yourself to successful people, can also, lead to depression. Number four cause of depression of late is anxiety. You see, anxiety, this is a state whereby you are in a condition of expecting, expecting something to happen. You believe I'm about to hit the jackpot. You believe I'm going to get this job. You believe this time round I'm going to get it right in my marriage. You believe this time round everything is going to work perfect at my workplace. This time round this and this. I'm going to win a lot. I'm going to win sport betting or something. You see, that makes you anxious. You be in that state of like, okay, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, and it doesn't happen always. So when you're anxious, you realize that the things you hope for or the things you want may not come true, and when they don't come true, you start thinking, what really went wrong? Am I the problem? Really, what is the problem if I'm not the problem? So you start thinking about, like what went wrong? And you start punishing yourself. Before you know it, you're totally depressed. You can't hardly sleep, you can't hardly socialize with other people. And that's a very dangerous sign. That means you're already depressed and you need help. Number five, which is my most, and I believe is the leading cause of depression of late in the society, social media. Now, social media should be for entertainment, and social media has really worked well in globalization, whereby I'm in Uganda, I can interact with someone in Kenya, I can interact with someone in DR Congo, someone in the UK, someone in the USA, but there is a way people have done social media the other way around. Social media, I'm talking about YouTube, I'm talking about Facebook, I'm talking about Twitter, I'm talking about LinkedIn, I'm talking about Instagram, I'm talking about Snapchat, name them. Now, you realize that people always portray success, okay? They portray success on social media. I don't know if you've ever seen someone posting their failures on social media. No, it hasn't happened yet. Because people always, like the mere fact that you wake up and you post something which isn't real, people go to the extent of, borrowing cars, people go to the extent of borrowing clothes, people go and take photos of people's houses just to appear successful. And this is a very dangerous thing. And you realize that not all the people who are on social media are the same. Some people are students, you find jobless people, you find successful people also there. You find those who are just trying to start off in life. Now, as a human being, when you see such things, you start asking yourself, how do I reach here? And if I don't reach here, am I a failure? Wow, what do I do? So you find someone is, getting really so depressed because they cannot achieve that life they see on social media. So take care. Don't let social media fool you. Most of the things you see there are not even real. So be yourself. Don't get depressed over such things. Next time, on the next clip, we're going to talk about ways on how to handle depression. So stay tuned to this channel. Share, comment, subscribe. God bless you.